Have you ever considered how fragile life can feel after a certain age? One moment you are moving confidently through your home, and the next, a single misstep can take away your freedom for months. For men over 80, this isn't just a small risk. It's one of the greatest health challenges of later life. But here is the truth that is often overlooked: falling is not inevitable. You have more control than you might think. With the right daily practices, you can build strength, balance, and stability that will protect you from one of the biggest dangers of aging. In this video, I want to share with you 5 exercises every man over 80 must do to prevent falls. These movements are simple, safe, and effective. They don't require a gym or special equipment. All you need is a sturdy chair, a few minutes a day, and the willingness to take care of your body. Before we begin, let's take a moment to understand why fall prevention is so important. Why falls are so dangerous. For younger people, a fall may mean a bruise, maybe a sprain. But for men in their 80s, the impact can be far more serious. Broken hips, fractured wrists, and head injuries are all common. But beyond the physical damage, there is something even more concerning: the fear that follows. George, an 82-year-old carpenter I once knew, lived independently. He was proud of his garden, his workshop, and his ability to still drive to the hardware store on weekends. One rainy morning, he slipped on his porch while carrying groceries. His hip fracture required surgery, followed by months of recovery. The physical pain was one thing, but George told me what hurt most was the fear of it happening again. That fear stopped him from gardening, from walking through his neighborhood, even from visiting his grandchildren. The fall took more than his strength, it stole his confidence. This is why fall prevention matters. It's not just about avoiding injuries. It's about protecting independence, dignity, and joy in everyday life. The exercises we're about to cover will give you the strength and balance to move through life with confidence again. Exercise 1, heel-to-toe walk. The first exercise is called the heel-to-toe walk, sometimes called the tandem walk. Here's how you do it. Stand tall with your shoulders relaxed and your eyes looking straight ahead. Place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Take a slow, deliberate step forward, then repeat. Continue this way for 10 to 15 steps. Pause, turn around, and carefully walk back. This exercise may sound simple, but it is one of the most effective ways to train your balance. It forces your brain and body to work together, strengthening the small stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and legs. These muscles are critical because they are the first to react when you stumble. I remember Henry, who was 85 when he started this exercise. He admitted, "I didn't realize how much I shuffled my feet until I tried this." At first, Henry could barely take 4 steps without wobbling. But he kept practicing. After a few weeks, he noticed something remarkable. He could walk down his hallway at night without clinging to the walls. That small victory restored his confidence. If you are just beginning, keep a wall or sturdy surface close by for safety. Over time, as your balance improves, you will find that you no longer need the support. Try practicing the heel-to-toe walk 2 or 3 times a day. Exercise 2, sit-to-stand. The second exercise is called sit-to-stand, and it is one of the most practical and powerful movements you can do. Start by sitting in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest, or if you need support at first, keep your hands on your thighs. Lean forward slightly, press your feet into the floor, and push through your legs to stand up tall. Then slowly lower yourself back into the chair. Why is this exercise so important? Because it mimics something you do every single day: getting up from a bed, a couch, or a toilet. If you can perform sit-to-stand easily, daily life feels effortless. If you struggle, everything feels harder and riskier. Robert, 81, told me, getting out of my recliner used to feel like climbing a mountain. He was embarrassed that something so simple had become so difficult. But he committed to doing sit-to-stands daily. At first, he could only manage 3 in a row. After a few weeks, he could do 10. The difference was life-changing. He no longer dreaded standing up. His thighs were stronger, his balance steadier, and his confidence restored. Start with 5 repetitions. If that feels easy, aim for 10. If it feels difficult, place a cushion on the chair to make it slightly higher. As you grow stronger, remove the cushion and challenge yourself. Practicing sit-to-stand regularly will strengthen your legs, hips, and core, the very muscles that keep you upright and steady. Exercise 3, standing side leg raises. The third exercise targets the hips, standing side leg raises. To perform this exercise, stand tall behind a sturdy chair, holding the backrest for balance. Keep your back straight and your toes pointing forward. Slowly lift one leg out to the side, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, then bring it back down with control. Switch sides and repeat. Do about 10 repetitions per leg. Why focus on the hips? Because your hips are the stabilizers of your body. Weak hips lead to unsteady walking and make you more likely to trip. Strong hips, on the other hand, give you stability with every step you take. Walter, 84, had always enjoyed walking his dog. But he started noticing that he stumbled on uneven sidewalks. His doctor suggested hip-strengthening exercises. At first, Walter thought it was silly, just lifting his legs sideways in the living room. But within 2 months, the difference was undeniable. He could walk confidently again, his dog trotting happily beside him. I never thought such a small exercise could keep me on my feet, he said. Move slowly and with control. Don't swing your leg. The goal is to build strength, not speed. With time, you will feel your hips growing stronger and steadier. Exercise 4, calf raises. The fourth exercise is calf raises, which strengthen your calves and ankles. Stand tall behind a sturdy chair with your hands resting lightly on the backrest. Rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as possible. Hold the position for 1 second, then slowly lower your heels back down. Repeat this movement 10 to 20 times. Why is this exercise so valuable? Because your ankles are your body's first line of defense when you lose balance. Strong calves and ankles provide the push-off power you need when walking, climbing stairs, or catching yourself after a stumble. Jim, 86, struggled with weak ankles. Climbing the steps to his porch was exhausting, and he always clutched the railing. After a month of daily calf raises, he noticed he could walk up the stairs with ease. One morning, he realized he had climbed the steps without holding the railing at all. The pride on his face that day said everything. If you want an extra challenge, try performing calf raises on 1 foot at a time, but always keep a chair or wall nearby for support. Exercise 5, single leg stand. The final exercise is the single leg stand. Stand near a sturdy chair or countertop for safety. Lift 1 foot off the ground and balance on the other. Hold the position for as long as possible, then switch legs. At first, you may only manage 2 or 3 seconds. That is perfectly fine. With practice, you will improve. Aim for 10 seconds, then 20, then 30. This exercise builds pure balance. It trains your brain and body to stabilize under pressure, just as they must do when you trip or stumble. Frank, 83, laughed when I suggested this exercise. Stand on 1 leg at my age? You must be joking. But he gave it a try. At first, he lasted only 2 seconds. But he kept practicing, and within weeks he could balance for 20 seconds. That progress filled him with pride. More importantly, it reduced his fear of falling. He told me, "For the first time in years, I feel like I'm in control of my body again." Always prioritize safety. Keep a chair or countertop within reach. Balance is like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. 5 exercises: the heel-to-toe walk, the sit-to-stand, the standing side leg raise, the calf raise, and the single leg stand. Together, these movements strengthen your legs, hips, and ankles while improving your coordination and balance. They are simple, but don't underestimate their power. Done consistently, they can transform your confidence, your independence, and your quality of life. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Even a few minutes a day will make a difference. Every repetition is an investment in your freedom and dignity. You've lived more than 80 years. You've faced challenges, worked hard, and cared for others. Don't let a fear of falling take away the independence you have earned. Your body still responds to care and effort. With consistency, you can become stronger, steadier, and more confident than you might believe possible. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these exercises feels easiest for you to start with? Have you tried any of them before? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I read every one. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more practical, caring advice on aging well. And share this video with a friend, a brother, or a father who could benefit from these exercises. Together, we can build a community of men who are stronger, safer, and healthier at every age. Remember this: you are not defined by your age. You are defined by the choices you make today. And choosing to move is choosing life.